Sims is really going through some moments where he's being broken down in a way, like broken down in the way that he's being challenged by the things that he already believes, but also he is really trying to get to a position where he could do more in the silo as Bernard's shadow, and he's getting resistance for that, and he really believes he can he has the mindset and experience and the intuition to help save the silo and keep order in the silo, but Bernard is not agreeing in that way, and Camille Sims' wife, Camille Sims, is his that's his, like, he bounces a lot of things off her. He listens to her. She's a powerful and very intelligent person and woman. So, and everywhere he's going, he's getting that resistance, but he has that partner. So you find these different aspects and dimensions of Sims now. Seeing him with his wife and his son, and it's beautiful.
So the Juliet story, for all the big beats of it, are pretty much there in Hugh's book. And it's the second half of the first book. So the first season was the first half, right up to Juliet going out over the hill and disappearing. And the way we did the uprising was a little bit different than Hugh did it, partly because we had set up some characters in a different way, and we need to dive into their lives. But it's still an uprising, and the best review, I don't know how people are going to receive this, but the best review we've got is that Hugh and his wife loved it. So they watched it a couple times. So it's like that's the most important thing.
I mean, the first season was about kind of rediscovering a relationship with his daughter, and I think I was drawn to the role partly because it's quite a cold world, the world of the silo, and there seemed a real warm kind of underbelly to their story, to their history. And part of the nature of the silo is people are kept apart, kept from sort of properly understanding, so they kind of rediscover each other, which is really lovely. And then the second season, is kind of I'm kind of on my own without her, I suppose. But it's a lovely journey, and I got to work with, different actors on this one, with Carmen and Tim, and it was great fun. It's such a well-mounted series. I think the novels are brilliant, and I think Apple have just done the best job at adapting them. I think it's such a strong show, and I'm very proud to be a part of it. Yeah.
Oh man, it's very hard to say without ruining things, but I think Lucas is very much from the pot into the frying pan, into the fire, into the hellfire. He kind of just keeps finding himself in one situation after another that's worse and worse. But that's how you build characters. So I think people will be very excited to see what happens to him and how far he rises or falls.
It's full to the brim, yeah. It's full of action from the word go. I mean, the moment it starts, we've got such a strong catalyst with Juliet leaving the silo for the first time, but Shirley, for sure, is just all guns blazing, yeah. She doesn't skip a beat.
I think obviously she's back in touch with Martha. They're trying to work out their relationship and also work out where they stand in the silo, if what they've always believed is true, and what the future holds.
The world that Hugh built and then Graham has developed is, you just keep peeling away the layers, and there's always more underneath.
I will add, and then you have these surprisingly beautifully touching moments in the midst of it that catch you by surprise, and they break your heart. So I think that's really special.
Yeah.
Graham and Rebecca called me and pitched me this character, and I read season 2, and I was floored by it, as well as the prospects of playing this guy. And then I saw the season. I saw season 1 before it was finished, and was a huge fan, thought it was brilliant. And so to be asked, to join something that's already established and tonally amazing and beautifully acted and looks amazing and was a thrill.
I just think that all the characters are engaged, and it's 2 really great stories. One is an Odysseus story about whether Juliet's going to get home again, and then we have a story about an uprising in the other silo. So I think it's a really good year.